the wrestler that when he was interviewed in a rare show where they interview wrestlers, Undertaker said that the thing with Big Show is he's so lazy. Like Big Show just doesn't really know that with his size he could dominate in the WWE, and Undertaker still feels like that. Because when you watch Big Show when he first came to the WWE, he came under the name as Paul White. He was good. And then he came as Big Show, where he was pretty good. And actually, during the 2002, he did feud with Brock Lesnar in the first place, and they had good matches. For some reason, Brock and Big Show, believe it or not, guys, to the younger generation, the new generation of wrestling fans, Brock and Big Show, actually, their matches were pretty good. It was really good. It was the big test for Brock Lesnar if he could go one-on-one for Big Show, and this was Big Show's time to show that he's not a lazy athlete, and he's very good. Trust me, I watched that. And of course, that's where they copied the same incident where the ring broke, because these two were the first two to do that stunt on Thursday Night SmackDown. Although it was Friday Night SmackDown, but it's like with Big Show, you can see where this is going, and the way it's going for Big Show is right now, Big Show most likely is going to win this match, thus setting up his feud with Triple H. Now, that may take place at Extreme Rules, because the chances of Big Show versus Triple H at WrestleMania 30 going to happen is very unlikely, as we already know and assume that CM Punk is heading in that same direction to face Triple H at WrestleMania. Now, if that's the case, we'll talk about that on another subject, but regarding Big Show needs to look strong going into Elimination Chamber if he is going to face Triple H. Now, if you look at Big Show, he's Big Show's couple of matches. Has Big Show really won a lot this year? It would be nice if Big Show faced one member of, three members or one members of the Shield, to make him look good. I think at the moment, Brock Lesnar has won at Extreme Rules, he won at SummerSlam, so we're talking about two pay-per-view wins for Brock Lesnar. So in terms of Brock doesn't need to win this match, but my question is, who's Brock gonna face at WrestleMania? Because Ryback's future is a bit uncertain. They're very unlikely going to go with the idea of Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker, because physically he'll be a huge threat to Undertaker. And as much as people want to see that match, right now Undertaker is not he's not 10 years younger. You need to find someone who can wrestle with Undertaker the same age. And names of Undertaker, bring up Chris Jericho, Sting, John Cena probably will be the safest one because he doesn't botch any of his moves. Daniel Bryan would be another safe one. Batista, I'm as much as people would like to see Batista Undertaker Part 2, is just, I don't know, now that Undertaker's very old, this may be the last WrestleMania ever for him. It's gotta be, you have to play it safe. Most likely, I think John Cena should be the one, but then John Cena's heading, it's just like he's heading into a different route with Hulk Hogan, most likely. But regarding the future of Brock Lesnar, I actually think, you may hate him or like him or not, hate him or love him, Brock Lesnar is being wasted in this contract that they have with the WWE, and he's here for one more year. He'll be at WrestleMania 31 most likely, where he may face The Rock, but I think Brock Lesnar is totally wasted. I honestly wanted to see Brock Lesnar versus Randy before Randy, was eventually turned into a heel. When you look at Brock Lesnar, since his comeback, lost against Cena, faced Triple H twice, beat Triple H 3 times, won one, lost one, won two, and lost to one, and beat CM Punk. That's it. It's just facing Triple H 3 times, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Extreme Rules. That's a waste. In that period, we could have had Brock Lesnar versus The Rock at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar versus Randy. We could have even had Brock Lesnar versus John Cena again. If not that, then definitely Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan. If no, try and make the big guys, the young generation, look good. Put him up against Ryback. Put him up against Roman Reigns. Clearly, these are the options they had with Brock Lesnar, and they never you never used that to your advantage. I really do think Brock Lesnar's been poorly used, but then he's a guy that doesn't really care about wrestling. They're not treating him as a wrestler like he did when he came during 2000 up to 2003. He wrestled. Now it's just like, he's half wrestler and half a UFC fighter, so I get it. You can't do that much with Brock, and he's on a limited schedule as well. I mean, he's not going to appear at Elimination Chamber. So Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and then probably Extreme Rules. If not, then he's out. Then he'll be probably coming back at SummerSlam, and that's it. So what I'm saying with the WWE, you need to make use with Brock Lesnar. because he can draw some views. But in terms of the Big Show, I think WWE are going in the right direction with the Big Show. Trust me. At some point, I was getting bored of Big Show because I preferred Mark Henry at the moment. Mark Henry is a guy that I think would be the best chance, because if you don't know, a long time when Brock came in 2002, Brock actually went one-on-one with Mark Henry, and that was also a good match. I would have really liked if Brock Lesnar was to feud with Mark Henry at WrestleMania 30. Anyway, put in the comments, what do you guys think of the future of Brock Lesnar and the Big Show? If you are fans of Brock Lesnar and the Big Show,